Sir Cabbage Fire. Hello. Happy Saturday. Mayor. Happy Saturday. Cake Plant. Also happy Saturday. Look, I got the chest already. I already did it, Cake Plant. I used paper. Like, no shit, I actually used paper. I will share in the Discord. Hold on. I will share in the Discord. And then I'll share on the... I'll attempt to share on the screen. Wait, is that it? Okay, it's in the Discord. Cake Plant, I told you you'd use paper. You can no longer blame me for using paper. True. So Whitefire, be right back. I got my toys to take out. Well, good luck with that, Sir Whitefire. Wait, where's my... Ah, shit. What's test do? Oh, I don't have a capture. Hold on. Why do they make these things so difficult, guys? Why do they do this to me? Fuck me, that's big. Yeah. Okay, so... Wait. That's over my face. What I did was... Make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Chicken. Yeah, it's chicken. So... Basically, I got my little bit of paper out. And I started drawing it. And then I kind of just rotated at the same speed that it was rotating on the screen. And then following what appeared on that wall on the left. And it worked. So there you go. I feel like trying to work it out in your head is just really difficult. Or just trying to write the directions down is difficult. And the only thing that works is, yeah, is just drawing it. Drawing it out at the same time that it's rotating. At least I think. Some Whitefire. Hood papery boy. I'm not in the hood. So Whitefire. Not yet, anyway. Good. Good papery boy. Okay. I'll accept. Ta-da! Fairy. I originally meant to start streaming like an hour ago, to be honest. But my brother who lives in New Zealand reached out to me, and obviously time zones and shit, so I had to have that conversation. Well, apparently it's only one left, Cake Plant. Unless my eyes are broken. Yeah, apparently it's only one left. I don't remember... I remember there being 3 left as well. I've not done anything prior to the stream, by the way, apart from doing the code for this room that we're in now. Did I do that? No, I did nothing. The only thing I've done is the room that we're in right now. So Whitefire, dishy time. Enjoy the dishy time. Get those plates nice and clean, yeah? Just the way I like them. Make them sparkle for me. Ah! You did the music one. How did I do the music one? What music one? I'm lost. Cake Plant. I don't know. Next to your house. Well, let's go to my house and have a look. I don't remember this. You've been here for everything, so... Pass. Where am I? Okay. No, don't go back in there. Sploosh. It's a shame Balthazar's not here. He'd have loved that. He'd have loved it. Ah! Get wrecked. I mean, I don't see a chest, right? Next to my house. Mea sploosh. Sploosh kaboom. 75 stream streak is pretty crazy. You're fighting death jellies. Maybe we bugged the game cake plant. It seems to have a few little bugs to this game, to be honest. Like my save file for one. But yeah, thank you for the stream, Maya. Thank you for always being here. For always being lovely. Be safe against the death jellies, yeah? Cake plant, I didn't encounter any of these bugs in my playthrough. Maybe it's related to like the Switch is like sleep mode or something? Shrug? Don't know. Anyway, we need the splooty spell, don't we? We need to put it in the chat. Although, do we really need it anymore? I'm gonna do it as letters because for some reason the arrows is difficult for me to do. Up, left, up. Right, down, right. Can we take a moment to appreciate Mealy? We can do that. Okay, let's time... wait, let me get my phone. 60 seconds from now. We're going to hold a moment's silence for Maya. Okay. And it's going to start... Wait. It's going to start now. There you go. That was 1 minute exactly, Sir Whitefire. I hope you're proud. Also, you can have a big one. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hopefully not though. Up, left, up, right, down, right. It doesn't appear like there is anything outside my house. According to my spell. They don't really seem to be homing in on anything. I kind of think you're going to have to tell me, Cake Plant, because I don't know if the game is glitched or what, but it appears that we've already got it somehow. Ah! Cake Plant, I guess I misremember, and this is not a fairy. I don't know, listen and you'll find out. Anyway, how is everyone today? How's everyone's weekend going so far? What are we listening for, Cake Plant? The wind chime? So Cabbage Fire, lots of chores today. Well, that's a shitter. Do you have Monday off though? We have Monday off in the UK because it is bank holiday. Which of course means the paperman doesn't work. Cake Plant going chill for me, but it was hot, 31 degrees. Christ. We had 27 here, I think, and that was warm enough. That was warm enough for me. Mayhap the wind chime. You should also comb your manual for hints. Okay. The Cabbage Fire, I had yesterday and Monday off. I see. Yesterday off. You had a Sir Whitefire Friday party. What did you get up to? Where's the manual? The manual. Here it is. What looks wind chimey? Not that. I was sure last stream, Cake Plant, we had free fairies to do, not. But I don't know. I guess we did more. I mean, there's this thing. Shush for 60 seconds. In the water? Not sure. So Whitefire went to Friendo's house and also cooked food and did chores probably. Oh. You do a lot of chores, so Whitefire. When do the chores end? Hidden secrets. Holy Cross. Golden Path. The free doors. So Whitefire never. You're beginning to sound like a Balthazar, who always speaks of his infinity chores on the weekend. And I still maintain that this is not friend. This is not friend shaped. It's angry shaped. I mean, nothing's really jumping out at me so far. There's a jingly pointing at the window. Maybe if I go in through the window. But it could just mean the wind chime, right? I hope this isn't a case of like you've got to listen to the wind chime and whether the note is like lower or higher determines which direction you press, like up or down. Because that seems crazy. And I definitely wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, it kind of looks like there are 4 varying heights, 4 varying length of, I don't know, gold ingot or whatever it is, chime metal. So maybe we do this in a certain order, like right, left, right, wait, left? Cake plant. Ears, PBM. Use your ears. I can hear a wind chime. Not very well, though. I don't have headphones on, and my speakers are quite low. I mean, I can still barely hear it. Paperbacks don't have ears, true. Well, I don't play the game with headphones in, so it's not like I can crank up the volume to hear it, because it'll just bleed into the microphone. Difficult. Hmm. I can like hear like a really faint ding. And that's it. Hmm. What solution? I guess. Ow. I could take my work headphones out and put those into the top of the Switch too. That looks like it's killed the game input capture though on OBS. I can hear it now though, at least. I just guess you guys can't. Lol. I don't get it, Cake Plant. I don't understand. Like, the dings sound different. Like, it's obviously like... But how does that translate into an input code? Maybe I need the paper out again. Check your manual. Okay. Also, apologies that you get no music right now. Is it like massively broken? Because it seems like there are still bars on the left in OBS. I hope it's not just like one long tone that's constantly playing for you guys. And that could be terrible. I hear nothing. Okay. That's good, I guess. No music for me. Okay, so we need something to do with music. Musical notes. Only my voice. The sweet, sultry sound of my voice. Mmm. Um... Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Da-ding, da-ding. I feel like that was a Bob's Burgers sketch. There's a ding-da-ding. Look, little music bird. I don't know how to read music. My assumption is, okay, sploosh. So this boy, I'm assuming, is 2 notes where it goes up, I guess. Well, I guess just 1 note. So if it goes up, then it's up. If it goes down, then it's down. I don't know what that means. If it's 2 notes at the same time, it's left. If it's 1 note, it's right. So white fire. So if it low, high up, what does that mean? Big brain PBM. I always knew it. I don't know the musics. So 2 different sounds at the same time is left. Okay. Let me make my boo make noise. Yes. High low. Yeah, high low is down. Okay. Low high is up. Right, okay, I get you. I get you now. Which I think is what I was saying, but I was just not saying it very well. Okay. Oh, I might have to... I'm going to struggle with this. I think. It just kind of sucks that you guys can't hear it at the same time. But if I... What can I do about that? Shrug. You just have to listen to my voice and me trying to figure it out. So, the question is, when does it start? I guess maybe it doesn't really matter when it starts because you just... So low high was up, high low was down. Yeah. Come back, Mr. Manual. Um, 2 at the same time left. And then 2 same fast right. Okay. That's so Whitefire says. Were you a music man in school or college then, so Whitefire? Hmm. But I'm occasionally hearing like the same note, but not like quickly after one another. What does that mean? This is excruciating. So there's a high low and then a low high. So the high low is down and then the low high is up. So I need to wait for the high low and low high to come back and then figure out what's after it. I might need this one to be given to me, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Okay, plan. I could give you the code. You basically figured out what to do. I think you'll have to, because it's annoying me that the input's not working. So I've turned that back on now. But now it's way too quiet for me to hear. Like, way too quiet for me to hear. Now actually the input looks broken. Oh no, it's not broken. It's just that it's only doing... I see. Yeah, I think you'll have to give me the code for this one. It doesn't really work with my setup, I'm afraid. And my poopy ears. We'd just be sat in silence for ages. I don't think that's very good. Personally. Give us the code then, Cake Plant, please. Okay. Up, down, right, up, down, left, right, down, left, right, up. Thank you. It's another treasure for the treasure room. But yeah, I didn't know. I felt like it wasn't going to work well with the setup. If I was always wearing headphones, it would have probably worked pretty well. But also, you'd have just been sat with me in silence for like half an hour trying to figure it out. Maybe even longer. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good experience for friendos. Anyway, apparently we only have one fairy left. Which is the East Forest. Which, to be fair, now we have the paper of truth, we can probably draw that out. Bye to that, hello. Happy Saturday. How are the Infinity Chores today? Anyway, I hope that didn't sound too negative. I don't want it to sound like I was like complaining about the game or anything like that. Because it is a very fun game. And Cake Plant, so if there's only one fairy left in the East Forest, it must be the Golden Pillar one, yeah. So, we need to get... I think I've got some screenshots of some of the... at least one of the pillars. So, Infinity Chores are never ending, true. So Whitefire was telling us that he was doing his Infinity Chores as well. I did some chores earlier, but they weren't infinity. So make of that what you will. I feel like it goes off to the right here at the end. Wait. And then maybe we should, like, copy the shape of the broken bit at the bottom. Yeah, okay. So to me, from this angle that we're looking at now, if it was to be positioned like this, it probably won't be, would be up, right, down, right, down, right. And that's all that's on there. But it could easily be left, up, right, up, right, up, right. But not right on the end. But yeah, okay, so I've got that copy down. Did I take any more pictures? That's on my Picross screenshots. Please ignore those. Okay, no, I don't think I did. Okay, so we need to go and find some more pieces of the thing. Wait. One last quick look at the screenshots. Where was that one taken? That looks like the West Garden to me, so we won't go to the West Garden. I think it's likely that they'll be on the map, right? So if we bring up the map, we'll be able to find them all. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's one in the main overworld. Is the one there? Not from a quick glance at that, there isn't. Okay. I feel like there's one there, look. The bell tower on that shoreline. But how am I doing? Pretty well. It's very warm though, and I was super tired yesterday. But yeah, today we've looked after my parents' doggo for the day. She's very cute. We had Chinese chicken sandwiches, yes. What else have we had today? We've had a pizza from a chain called Pizza Express. It was okay. It arrived a bit cold, which annoyed me. What else have we had? Maya's had some chocolate-covered blueberries. That's a thing. Did you splooge? We did splooge, right? Quite a bit earlier. You missed it. Sorry. Splooge has already happened. Game Boy, hello. Happy Saturday. How's your evening going? Ah! Leave me be, monsters! Wait, I don't have any of my weapons I like equipped. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. It's good for hot days. What's good for hot days, Bitestar? Splooging. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Game Boy, my next sofa arrived. And? Did it fit up the staircase? It did. Are you a proud owner of a new sofa? A new used sofa? Okay. I feel like I've let you down, Cake Plant, by caving and taking the code. I hope we can still be friends after this incident. He just shot his friend. Terrible. That's like me shooting Cake Plant in the back and not doing the puzzle properly. Game Boy, yes, it costs £70 plus £58 delivery. But you had to pay for delivery again. Was it from the same place? Surely they failed the last delivery, so they should not be compensated for it. So Whitefire, okay, back to lurking. I got to wipe off the countertops. Okay. Come on, Sir Wi-Fi. That's like a 5-second job. You can stay. But, yeah, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Game Boy costs £1,100 new. Pricey. Cake Plant, you have not. That one is hard to get, and you still figured out the puzzle, just struggled hearing it, which is valid. Yeah, but I don't know. It feels like I've done a bad. I'm a bad man now. And Game Boy, different place, but they won't give delivery feedback. Sad. I disapprove of their methods, Game Boy. Like, surely if you fail to deliver, surely you wouldn't be liable for all the cost. I don't know. They've not fulfilled their obligation. Anyway, let's draw this out. Ah, my pen. I hope you can all hear my boo pen. In fact, would you like to hear it again? There you go. I got it from Universal Studios Japan. Yes. This one's harder to draw than the last one. So Wi-Fi and sweeping. Broom Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's the shadows, but it looks like that's a diagonal line to me. Which doesn't seem like a valid part of the puzzle. But okay, whatever. I'll draw it anyway. And goes that way. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it as well, actually. Okay. And you save money on a cheaper sofa. Well, I guess that's the silver lining, right? Sploosh. Okay, I took photos from my camera, uploaded them to my PC, and did image editing to puzzle the pieces together. Christ. I mean, I could technically do that, right? Like, I can download all the screenshots from the Switch app. I'm gonna get wrecked. No! Leave me alone. I don't want to get wrecked. I feel like every time I pick up a game, I'm always like relearning the controls, and it's not even been that long since I last played it. That said, I've had issues with the map and this inventory the entire time I've been playing this. Okay, so we've got that one. We got him. Ta-da! The Shoreline Boy. And we got one in the West Garden, which doesn't appear to be on the map. Unless I'm blind. Don't know. I'm pretty sure there is one in the West Garden, though. By Tazar, paper bag, drawing paper bags in a paper bag. Now that's paper bag inception, and we can't be having that. But as you have spent the 10,000 points required, I will fulfill the request. But before I do that, would you like to see this? Tasty. Paper chicken. Okay. Where is the drawing pad? Oh, it's all messed up. Why is it all messed up? Yeah. These were my madman attempts at the puzzle that we ended on last time. But it was easier to draw it on paper than it was to draw it on the phone. So there you go. But yeah, so what's everyone's plans for the rest of the evening? I'm doing this. Then Maya's having a bath. And then we'll probably watch something. Shrug. And what about you guys? Oh, imagine if I could type. Get out of the way, fake pencil. Baital's got Infinity Chores to finish, and I also forget he's a few hours behind us, so that makes sense. His evening hasn't really started. So Whitefire's cleaning the stove. Good luck with that. What's all this shit off to the left? Delete. Costing me valuable database space. Game Boy's cooking tea at 9 PM. Christ, Game Boy. Cake Plant, I'm here for your help if needed. As promised, I am your guide first and foremost, but I'm also playing a Soul Link Nuzlocke of Pokemon Platinum with my friends on the side. Nice. How are you communicating with your friends? Are you just doing, like, text chat then, or are you doing voice chat? I guess you could be doing voice chat, right? And listening to the Paper Man at the same time. So Whitefire, it's been months since last cleaned. Do you have a gas stove, an electric stove, or an induction stove? Balthazar, the rest of the time I'll be setting up the evil karaoke. It's about time we got that, Balthazar. It's about time. Okay, so what am I drawing again? A paper bag. Drawing paper bags inside a paper bag. Well, I guess we need like a giant paper bag first, right? So, I mean, technically we should, if we're doing like a kind of like a diorama type thing. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna add this like splooshy stuff around the edge. Because it's supposed to be... I guess maybe it's a ripped paper bag, right? Yikes. Because how are you going to see inside without? So Wi-Fi, a gas stove. I'd like a gas stove, but we have a shitty electric one because we bought the house off our landlord and we've not upgraded stuff like that yet. But I think we'll probably end up with induction. Game Boy, mac and cheese, nice. I do like a good mac and cheese. I approve of this meal. So... we will have a small paper bag man. Yes. Is he phase? We're going to give him like... they're not his eyebrows, they're his eyes because he's concentrating. Actually, wait, that's not going to work, is it? There we go. Concentration bag. Oh, game, no. Don't go off. Okay. Or handle for the bag there. And then we're going to have to make us some kind of like weird, I guess, gingerbread man. Because otherwise we're going to have no space. Does it have to be drawing by Tazar? Could he be painting? Could he be painting the paper bags? Game Boy induction is the way to go. I prefer gas cooker, but the future of gas isn't unknown in England. True. True. The problem with induction is there's very, very few models that have physical controls. And that's a requirement for me. I don't like the touch controls. They make me angry. There's like a brand called, I want to say like Neff or something. And they have like a magnetic dial that you can use. Very fancy looking stuff. I'm going to make it a paintbrush. By Desire. Although, it looks like a weird flame. Hold on. Like a cabbage on a stick. The drawing is the type of painting I believe with my full, honest and true heart. Well, with a statement like that, we must allow it. I guess paintbrushes always kind of do look a bit like flames in a way. Okay, so now we need an easel. Yeah. Doesn't an easel normally have like a top bit as well? Eh? Shrug? This is going to be very hard to draw because I can't zoom in for some reason. Zoom? I can zoom in! Holy shit. This changes everything. Make the canvas a paper bag also. I can try, Balthazar. I can try. But I can't promise. This is going to be a sad paper bag, this one. Sad. And then this one is going to be Angie as fuck. And why is he Angie? Because he has no mustache. And then finally, this one's like in progress, right? So unfinished. Unfinished drawing, yes? There you go. How do I make the canvas a paper bag? That's the question. I guess. Time to zoom out a bit again. I mean, I guess I can stick a handle on the bottom. It's vaguely a paper bag. It's the best I've got, I think, Balthazar, sorry. Anyway, let's move my little name tag away. There we go. There you go. I hope it was worth the 10,000 mustaches. And if it wasn't, well, take me to court, boyo. Take me to court. Sploosh. Nearly perfect. Well, nothing is truly perfect, Balthazar. So, nearly perfect's the best you're going to get. Okay, so we're looking for more of these gold shinies. Gold shiny. I mean, technically that's gold shiny, and there's like the Holy Cross thing. But I don't think that's part of the slab. It just doesn't make sense. And like I said earlier, I think we've already got... My full honest true heart is also perfect. Okay. See, we've already got a gold shiny in the West Garden. It's near some statues and a tree and a bridge. Let's see if we can pinpoint that on the map. Ah! Statues, tree, and a bridge. There. So the gold shiny is there, right? Cake plan, gotta say, gas stoves are nearly extinct in Germany. When I visited the UK for the first time, it was the first time I saw one. Really? My parents swear by it. And to be fair, I do feel like you have better control with a gas stove. But we've had a really, really shit electric one for must be, well, since we've moved in, which was like 8 years ago, right? And it's probably been in there since the house was built. Maybe not since the house was built, but it's been in there for a good few years. So it's absolutely knackered is what I'm saying. So we don't have very good comparison. So I'd be interested to try an induction one. But we did use one on holiday once, and it was a bit sketchy. And I think it was to do with the touch controls, and I just didn't get along with it, so... yeah, there you go. I do plan on trying... I do plan on going induction eventually. And it probably will be with that fancy Nef one that has the magnetic dial that you can stick on. Anyway... there's gold shiny there, but I don't think that's part of the thing. Let's go look, though. Vital, 90% of stoves here are gas, and 90% of showers are electric. So, Balthazar and Sir Whitefire could be called the gas boys, right? The gas guys. GG's. The gas guys. We have an electric shower. It's not great. It's not terrible. That's not gold shiny. That's a lie. And so Whitefire, you're probably going to stay gas. I think it's probably eventually, like Game Boy says, it's uncertain here. I wouldn't be surprised if they outlawed it, you know? As in, like, no one's allowed to install any new gas stoves. Where does this fit in? Okay, so this looks like it goes right, up, left, up, and then there's like a down bit in the middle. So there you go, that's that bit. Let's get a screenshot. Nice. I don't know how many pieces of this I'm expecting to find, to be honest. What about your shower, Sir Cabbage Fire? Do you have a shower, first of all? And if you do, is it an electric shower? Or is it not? Maybe we should go and have a look at the ruined atoll, just in case. You have a hot water heater in the basement, I see. That provides hot water to the whole house. And how does that work, Sir Whitefire? Is that electric or is it gas? That's the question. That's gas. So you have a gas-powered shower. Cake Planet, if one is in the ruined atoll, it would be on the map. I'm not sure I agree with you. I mean, he was on the map, but he wasn't very clear. The only clear gold shiny was this one, because it was definitely a gold shiny. So Whitefire, technically. Yeah. Like, we have a gas boiler that provides hot water to the house, but we also have an electric shower. But if you, so like, if you have a bath, that's powered by the gas boiler. If you have a shower, that's an electric shower. In our house, anyway. And cake plant, also I've only ever seen a boiler in my grandma's old apartment. You guys are like all in on heat pumps, right? In the Germanys. So Whitefire, that sounds unnecessarily hard. What does? Having 2 systems. I can assure you, whoever put all this stuff in our house did it in the easiest way possible for them. There was no thought to make it more complex. It was definitely what is easiest and what can we throw in. I think it's because, well, I don't know. I don't know why. But what I'm getting at is the people that built this house were probably very lazy. Cake plant, we got central heating as standard. Yeah, well, we have central heating as a standard. It's just that it's not standardized into, like, you must have heat pumps or you must have gas boilers. I think most people have gas boilers still. There's lots of subsidies, I think, for heat pumps now. Game Boy, my house has a heat pump and gas central heating. Gas is still cheaper to heat the house. And so Whitefire central heating here is gas-fired, yeah. Game Boy, yeah, same here. They were pretty lazy, and I still find myself fixing their laziness. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can find a shiny on here. Cake Plant's message kind of sets up a precedent that there is no shiny to me. Although, wasn't there an island that I wanted to get to over here that I could never get to? Maybe I can get there with the dash now. I might go have a look just for the sake of it, you know? Just for the adventurer in my true and honest heart. By that, I think it's a way to guarantee hot water to wash them. I mean, I guess, right? You've got a fallback. If the boiler breaks down, you can still have an electric shower. If the electric shower breaks down, you could have a bath. Shrug. And so Whitefire, I see, does not sound needed for me, I guess, but also a plumber. I mean, the shower is above the bath, right? So I assume they've just had to extend a pipe upwards, right? As in, like, cut something, attach a new bit of pipe that goes a little bit higher than the bath, and then just the electrics. And since it's on the 2nd floor, there's very easy access to the loft where there's loads of, I don't know, there's loads of wiring up there. So Whitefire, you have a valve body. Do I? I mean, is that good or bad? I would say I have a slightly chubby body these days. I'm not sure I'd describe it as a valve body. Unless you're comparing me to Gabe. Mr. Newell. Game Boy, I want a renovated bathroom, but I'm very scared of how much it will cost. Yeah, everything costs a fucking fortune. Good luck getting that done cheaply. It's how Maya likes it? Yeah, I see what you're saying. So Whitefire, it looks like a plus sign normally for normal showers and tub combos. I see. Just do it yourself, Game Boy. I mean, a lot of people do just look at videos on YouTube these days and do stuff, but if it goes wrong, you know, it's on you to fix it then, rather than some tradesperson. That said, tradespeople aren't that reliable. So even if they do mess up, are they really going to fix it? If you get lucky, I guess. If it costs £3,000, you'd be happy to do it. But if it was like 10k plus, yeah, I'd be happy with 3k to renovate a bathroom, I think. That sounds reasonable to me. 10k is absurd. Oh shit. Game Boy, I can't take out a bath and install a shower queue. Wait, you'd get rid of the bath? Baths are lovely. I shower, so most days I'll shower for cleanliness. But I do like a good bath. Very relaxing. Bites out, so I've been learning masonry. Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Ah, shit. I've got the wrong things equipped. I'll go back to using that, I think. So Whitefire definitely would be very easy. I don't know. I think we have... Oh look, there is something here. He looks like a paper bag with his tongue out. Or a bootleg thwomp. So Wi-Fi, give me a high five, bite. Yeah, but so, I'm guessing so Wi-Fi, you didn't learn plumbing to be able to like do plumbing in your own house, right? You learned it for a job. And by Zara, I'm assuming you're trying to get a job in masonry, right, as well, in like construction after the course. Maya, my dad was quoted over 10k just for a tiny porch to be built. I think they said 12k and that was a friend's price. Oh, it's ridiculous. It was literally, it must have been what? Like 2 square meters, if that. I don't even know if it'd be that big. It was madness. Crazy money. And so if I need to redo my bathroom, but that will be done in a few years. You see? Next thing for me to do is jack up the house and replace block walls and expand under the house. Jack up the house! Christ. What did the house ever do to you, Sir Whitefire? Game Boy too much? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely too much. And K-Plant bootleg Thwomp was my fault also, yeah. It's definitely bootleg Thwomp, isn't it? I kind of like it though. Very cute. Ah! Well, I didn't know what happened there. So if I'm a licensed plumber, so I already know this stuff, but without knowledge, installing a shower stall is far easier than most plumbing things. I don't know, because if it goes wrong, Sir Whitefire, then there's water everywhere, right? And then your walls will be damaged, they'll be damp. And then in our case, because we're, you know, the bathroom's upstairs, it would like leak all into the kitchen and into the lighting, into the wiring. It'd be a nightmare if it went wrong. And everything's so expensive as well, so like getting it fixed and materials and stuff, it just costs you a fortune. So Wi-Fi, you can stay at Game Boy's house for free and renovate his bathroom. Will you pay for the flight ticket? So Whitefire doesn't have a passport, by the way, Game Boy. We established the other day. So there are multiple barriers to your plan, unfortunately. No plane ticket, but tools and materials, yes. The plane ticket wouldn't be that expensive, surely, from the US. It's a fairly common travel destination. Mayor, not long at all. My dad thinks it would take him a week or two if that. He just doesn't want to do it himself, but he also doesn't want to pay. Yeah. Well, it's silly money, Mayor. Although, your parents could afford it. That is the thing. Your parents could easily afford to have that done. I think instead your dad would rather sit on his piles of gold. Game Boy, okay, we'll ship him via UPS. They're pretty good. Are they? I have no strong opinions on UPS as a postal service. I would say of the postal services, I like DPD. DPD are okay. So Whitefire, that's unfortunately not worth it. Oof. Not worth it. You don't want to do work for the Game Boy. I'll not get down there, I guess not. I don't think there is a shiny here, Cake Plant. I think you were correct. But I wanted to look to satisfy my adventurous curiosity. So, there you go. Mayo, it would probably be cheaper to pay for a plane ticket than it would be to hire a tradie here. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a right scam here. By design, in general, that's how people here migrate through the postal service. Interesting. Interesting approach. Okay, so I don't see anything obvious here. What about up here? Maybe in that corner there, but I'm not convinced. Not seeing anything here. What about the where is it? The quarry. The quarry seems like it could be a place that would have these sorts of things. Although I don't see anything. Game Boy, they want to get rich quick though. If they don't ask such high prices, how are they going to get rich quick? True. It's our own fault for not taking that career path, isn't it, Game Boy? It's our own fault. Okay, so I'm not super convinced that there are any more shinies to find. Maybe there's one on here somewhere. What's going on down there? Possibly a shiny there? Cake Plant hint 1 was near the graveyard. That one there? In the path to the graveyard. Because we've already got that. Fighters now, they pay workers small salaries, give a place to stay, then workers in villages start to rise. I see. And then do they rise up and take over? Game Boy schools sort of steer you off those careers. I would say they did, yeah, I don't know about now. God knows now. And Cake Plant no further. But any further and we're actually in the graveyard, right? Any further and we're over here. I'll go check it out. Why not? So Whitefire, I mean, my hourly bill rate is 100 an hour, and time after 5 PM and before 6 AM is double that with the same Saturdays and Sundays double. I did not make 100 an hour on the paycheck though. I mean, that's crazy. I don't even know what I make an hour. Probably nowhere near comparable to a US salary though. Get slapped. Ow! So many mean boys. It's $51 an hour, then the rest goes to health insurance and pensions and other union fees. Wait, so $51 an hour is what you get? And the other $49 is the stuff that goes to the fees and the insurance and that. I mean, that's still more. I think that's still a lot more than I get. Hold on. I guess the thing is I don't really know what my hourly wage is. Eh? Oh, an advert about capital at risk. Go away. Okay. I guess it's my gross pay. And how many hours a day do I work? 7. 7 hours. Yeah, so my wage adjusted to US monies works out at $36.92 an hour. Bites that's my monthly earnings, Sag. That is pretty crazy. Maybe you'll just have to emigrate to the US, Balthazar. You could live with Sir Whitefire. You could be his masonry man. You can build the structures, and then Sir Whitefire can plumb them in. You'd be an unstoppable duo. Like Mario and Luigi. Game Boy, so about £27 an hour, yeah. Exactly. But I don't get paid hourly, I get salary. I need shinies, let me out. So Whitefire, so state tax is 6.8% of my take-home income. Federal tax will be 24% most likely. I mean, your tax situation is very confusing, so Whitefire. I don't have to think about the taxes. I just get the monies. Paperbag earns about 56,000 a year. Incorrect. I work a 35-hour week, Game Boy. Eli's the hero, yeah. I've made life hard for myself by not entering the graveyard in the appropriate way. But I almost went to Spain. I have a friend there that was helping me to get there. Nice. What made you change your mind then, Balthazar? If you were in Spain, you could have visited me in the cake plant. And the Game Boys. That could be cool. No, I'm just going to leave, I think, if I can, and try and enter this place properly. Unless I fucked myself over. No, okay. Game Boy, 49. No, that's a bit low. Only ever so slightly, though. Only ever so slightly. It's much closer than the other figure, though. So Whitefire, I can say last year I made $48,000. This year, hopefully $70,000. Nice. Think of all the plastic ladies you can buy. And all the paper bags. All the official paper bag merch. And Cake Plant, you sure did. And I've made it harder for myself by doing this before too. Maya, last year I made like $8.79 an hour. Rest in peace. Taj. I'm sorry, Maya. Things will get better. And if not, I will look after you. It's okay. I will look after you. So Whitefire, you made around 65k USD there, papery boy. I guess so, yeah. It's very unlikely that's going to increase much though. Yeah, I need the shinies. Reveal them to me. That's not helpful, it's just blurry. Maya, I'm a strong independent woman. I need to make the monies myself. Yeah, like, I'm not saying you should give up or anything. I'm just saying that you need to stop. You shouldn't get so stressed out about it because we'll be okay. I will look after you. We will be fine. I shall become plumber. Interestingly, actually, you know, my brother, the one who lives in New Zealand, he, when I was a teenager, he said to me I should go into. He said to me when I was a teenager that I should go into plumbing, and I didn't heed his advice. Robin Hood, papery boy, I guess so. By start, I was going to work as an electrician there in the same company as him, but they choose to hire Cubans that were already there and speak native Spanish. Then he had another child and he had to focus on that. Well, that child will one day be old, Balthazar, and that's when you can make your move. That's when you can make your move. Why is this one special? I don't remember how to open that door. May I live in constant stress? It's the only way I know to live. Well, you shouldn't do. I'm here to support you. So Cabbage Fire, my body is sore every day. I am 25. True. Do I need to come here at night? Is that maybe the crack? No, my stamina's run out. Wrecked. Let others, PBM, take some of your stress away, share the burden. None of the monolith pieces are daytime dependent. Okay, that's good to know, Cake Plant. So Whitefire, I wonder if the bakery is still open. Dunno. Pass, go to the next one. Next question, please. Wasn't there a way to get around the outside of here? Yeah. Scammage. They are not. They closed 2 hours ago. Sad. What time was it 2 hours ago? Oh, there's a chest there that I never got. Let's get that. Ta-da! Oh, it's another coin. Nice. Yeah, it's mainly sad for me because I was doing well and then it's all fallen apart since last year. Things will improve again, don't worry. I promise. No, we clipped into the wall and then became cursed. Okay, I'm stuck on here. So Wi-Fi like 1:47 PM. So they closed at like 2? That seems very early. Terrible. Game Boy, all the Gregs in England are closed. I'm pretty sure there's one at Heathrow as well. And I think there's one at Manchester Airport. Gregory gets around. Mayo, what's everyone's favourite sweet treat? Yours is cheesecake. Interesting. I guess I would have probably said cheesecake for you as well. What do you think mine is, Maya? I feel like I'm harder to work out. Oh, this boy's got a gun. Using the Sir Whitefire technique. Oh! Get wrecked. There we go. So Whitefire brownies. That's a bit basic. Chalky. Come on, cake plant. That's also basic. Tree cake. Now that's interesting. Come on. The tree cake. The tree cake is the one. Mayor, what the heck is tree cake? So Whitefire, speaking of, I'm going to go in a 2-mile walk, one way to get brownies. Can you even do that in the Americas? So Whitefire. Do you not need to use a vehicle for such pursuits? But yes, have fun. Enjoy the walk, so Whitefire. And hopefully you come back with sweet treats. Maya, I still want to try their chicken roll. Whose chicken roll? Greg's? Gregory's chicken roll? And you would say ice cream, specifically Morello cherry ice cream. That is very true. But I also really like Swedish princess cake. So Whitefire walk? I mean, there's a sidewalk most of the way there. Okay. Good luck then, Sir Whitefire. Good luck. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your day with us. Oh, the big boy. This is getting a bit crazy. He killed all his friends. Just like Papa. Get wrecked. Balthazar ice cream? You like ice cream too? We are the same, Balthazar. You and I. Kindred spirits. Sploosh. Sploosh hole, look. Where does the sploosh hole go? Oh, just out here. Okay. Maya, apparently tree cake is popular in Japan. That is neat, cake plant. Greg's. You haven't had that in ages. The Swedish princess cake? Yeah. Cake plant isn't the Swedish princess. You also like Cherry Bakewell and Battenberg. True. Battenberg's great. Game Boy Carrot Cake? I don't dislike carrot cake. I would probably choose it over... what would I choose it over? Like, some sort of like lemon cheesecake. I would definitely choose it over that. And Cake Plant, I'm neither Swedish nor a princess. Not yet, but hopefully soon. Once the spell comes into effect. I don't know where the gold shiny is, Cake Plant. I think you lied to me. I've not seen anything. Maya, I like carrot cake. I still despair I could not have those carrot cake Lindor. Oh yeah. They scammed you with a special edition. Ah, you bitch. Fighters are shapeshifter. Oh true, you're trying to steal my identity. Has anyone seen the gold shiny? Because I've not seen the gold shiny. Wood juice is also good. I don't know about the wood juice by desire. It's very medicinal. Very medicinal. But not in a... I don't know. It's not bad. But I just... yeah, I don't know. Very strange. But you've never really been a fan of sweet stuff, actually, but you like ice cream. Well, we can agree on that. Ice cream is fantastic. Gold shiny? No. No gold shiny. Game Boy, I prefer more meaty things than sweet things. Bacon over cakes. Bacon's pretty good. If you get it from a butcher's, right? Not the cheap supermarket trash. Eh. I'm stuck. Balthazar, I still think you had a bad one. I mean, it's the only one that I had access to. There is another company selling the wood juice in the UK, but I think it was more expensive. Maybe it's something I could get in, like, Spain? Cake Plant might know. I assume he's well travelled because he's from the mainland. Ow! No! My stereotypes! And Cake Plant, there should be a total of 4 shards. Well, we've got 3 of them. So, if the last one is here, then fair game. I don't know where it would be. You said near the graveyard, and I would argue we're kind of getting far away from the actual graveyard part of the graveyard. So maybe we need to go back. What's the way? Rude. Cake Plant, I also may have been wrong about the graveyard. How dare you? You sent me on a wild goose chase. Now I need to figure out how to leave. Game Boy, the butcher's here is halal, so no bacon from them. Oh. I don't know what our butcher is, to be honest. I just get the bacon and I eat it. That's about the the depth of my thinking. I see bacon. It's not from a supermarket. I get bacon. But Bitestar, you agree? You're a meat man as well. So many meaty boys. Meaty boys in the chat. Okay, well I'm leaving the... Oh no, it's there. It's there, Cake Plant. You were right about the graveyard. You have been redeemed. Redemption. Redemption is yours. Where's my pen gone? Bitestar, next week I'll get wood juice in your honor. Please do. Okay, so you're that shaped. Kind of like that, I guess. I mean, this one looks the most like a thing. Okay. Ah, what happened? My Excalidraw is broken. I'm wondering if I can do it on Excalidraw, you know? Let's find out. First, let's get a picture of this before we erase it. Such a beautiful drawing. Yes. And Cake Plant, I was wrong about being wrong. Damn straight, boyo. Damn straight. Okay, so if we erase all the things, very sad because it was a very cute drawing. There we go. And now I just need to download the 4 images from my Nintendo Switch app. Riveting content. Sploosh. Save you, and save you. Okay. And then I'm going to edit them slightly because otherwise the images are going to be too big. Where the fuck did they save to? Downloads? No. Recent. Okay. And Sploosh. Have you set up the Sploosh redeem yet, Bitestar? I hope so. No time? What? Don't be ridiculous. We've got loads of time. Make more time. Special paper time. Okay, so I'm missing one from my downloads. I didn't download the garden one. Save. Okay. Zoomy zoom. I've made the West Garden one more complicated because I'm stood on it. Oh, sneeze. Oh, terrible. Okay, so now if we add 4 images... Where the fuck are my images? Give me images! Personal. No, recent files. I just want to see what's new. Recent. Okay. Can I select 4 images at once? I can. There we go. Gesundheit. Thank you, Cake Plant. Okay, so can I... Wait, are they all one canvas? Ridiculous! I guess I have to add them one at a time. Wait. Oh! The only problem we've got is that they're not exactly like cut out. But could I do something about that? Maybe I could use like the magic erase shit on the phone. Maybe. Where would you fit? Okay, anyway, let's get the other images. We want you. Now you need the base also. Oh. Okay, let's go get the base as well. Let's go get the base. Splooty tooty toot. I think I'll go for like another... I think we'll get the last fairy, and then we'll end stream. And then, what's after that cake plant? It's just the end of the game, I assume, right? After last fairy. This way, maybe? Or, no, just treasure room. After the last fairy, you must return to the secret gathering place. Okay. I guess what I'm asking is, with what's left of the game, do I have like another stream's worth of stuff to do? Given that I stream for like 2-3 hours. Absolutely, okay. I don't think this is right. Okay, that's fine then. So we can end after we get this last fairy. So sweaty. Gross. Kill all the little children who will never be. Down the sploosh hole. And save just for safety's sake, I guess. Giant flea. Fail. It's down there somewhere, right? How did I get down there? This way, maybe? I guess maybe there's a way down. Maybe this way? I've definitely been down there before. Although this feels very wrong. Yeah, I'm not convinced this way. There's ladders in the left and also a ladder inside next to fast travel. I think you had to tell me this last time as well, Cake Plant. Ladder there. Okay. I did indeed, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me, Cake Plant. I apologise. I'll tell you what's wrong. Oh, that's so much better. This entire stream I've had my overhead light on. And it's just, it's washed out the top half of the screen. And now I've turned it off, just in time for the end of the stream. Ah, spider attack! Cake Plant, ADHD makes for bad memory, except for when it makes for remembering entirely random things forever, yeah. I don't know what I can do about that, though. I'm not convinced I would want to try ADHD meds. And also, getting a doctor to take you seriously in the UK is a waste of time anyway. Write things down is an idea, develop systems, by that meds, yeah. I feel like writing stuff down could help. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got the last one. Who disturbeth me on the Discord? It's a Cake Plant. Later. Right, so I don't know about ADHD, but I know a little bit about memory. Do share. It's like, I wouldn't say I don't remember anything. But yeah. What do the sparkles do? Samsung account policies updated. No, thank you. Object eraser. Tap or draw around anything you want to erase. I don't want to. I want to erase everything that isn't the center of the image. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. Cancel. Let's just try and work with that. Our memory builds up on emotions, so if you like to remember something, make it emotional. The Memory Palace is a very good strategy for that. The Memory Palace. Tell me more about the Memory Palace and how do I get there, Balthazar? Okay, I don't know how well this is going to work because I can't cut out the background very easily. So, what is that? It's like cropping it. I don't want to crop it, I want to make it smaller. There we go. Okay, so we've got 5 pieces in total. So that's the bottom of it. I feel like it's very unlikely that they're going to kind of stack vertically, if that makes sense, or horizontally. I feel like it's more likely that it's going to be something like that, right? Like... that feels like the top bit of that could go together. Possibly. Oh man. Move that out of the way. Hmm. Where could you join? I feel like he joins there, right? I mean, you can't. It's annoying because... Yeah. Well, that makes sense, right? Those two join up. Balthazar, the memory palace is imaginary, a good place you create with your imagination, and put in the palace the things you want to remember. When you want to remember, just imagine you visiting your palace and finding the thing. Interesting. Where could you go? I mean... Maybe... like there? I'm not super sure about that. But... What about you? What's your deal? Last piece. Where could you go? Like that? Maybe? And then you at the bottom? How would that work out? Like that, maybe? So, hold on. You that way. I'm messing it all up now. That way. Oh no, I fucked it. Like that. No game. Do you have to use any of these strategies, Balthazar? I imagine not, right? I feel like that's somewhat correct. Didn't do that. I feel like that definitely goes with that bit there. I'm happy with that. And obviously that's like the base at the bottom. So... just make that a little bit bigger. I feel like these two go together, the two bottom two that I've currently got. Yeah, I feel like they go together. So then it's just how do you fit in? No, stop. Coming up with a menu. Fake plan? I think this is right, just gotta figure the code from it. I'm just trying to figure out how this slots in properly. I mean, it can only be either that way, really. Or that way. Kind of feels like it has to be that way for it to join up with that one. The bottom. Okay, I'm going to try and draw this on paper. I guess I could try and draw it on the thing, but I don't know if that'll... Hold on. I'll try and draw it on the thing. Eh. The finished stroke width, I think. So the bottom piece is kind of like that, right? I think. And then the next piece goes up like that. And that piece bridges across to that piece. that kind of goes up that way, I think. Then it goes as like a weird shape like that, right? That's what I don't understand. Unless that's because that's like the center and it's supposed to be like that. Anyway, carrying on up. We've got that. Like that. Oh no. Oh no, my line. I'm gonna have to do it again. I can't erase that bit of the line. Okay. This is terrible. Sure. Ah, something like that. It's not a path, it's a diamond shape. Yeah, so it's the star, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to try that. Let's see what that does. Down, right, down, left, down, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, right, up, left, up, right, down, down, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, up. Yay! When you're saying it out loud, you feel very crazy. Thank you, friends. But yeah, I'll have to look up some stuff like that by Tazar. I don't know if I have the ADHD, right? I think I probably do have some sort of I do feel like I have some sort of I guess spectrum of it, amount of it. Ah! Aha, get wrecked. By Zai, congrats, thank you. And Cake Plan, genuinely well done, thank you. So, we have all the fairies now. If the thing is to be believed, the manual. Let's just double check that. See if I've been scammed or not. Yeah, look. All the fairies, 100%. But I feel nowadays everyone has ADHD. Yeah, I mean, possibly. But are you commenting more on like everyone's got a phone and everyone's always distracted by their phones and scrolling and has 5-second attention span? That's probably made it worse for me, to be honest, scrolling. Doom scrolling on the phone has probably exacerbated the issue. I never thought I had an issue when I was a teenager, to be fair. I didn't remember feeling this way in school that I feel now. But maybe it's developed. Maybe doom scrolling has made it worse. Or maybe I'm just so unconfident and I don't know. Maybe I just manifest it on myself. And that's a crazy thought. Cake Plant, go and visit the friends you freed. Should I do that now before I save? And end stream? And you don't, you only have autism. Well, we all have something, right? We all have our quirks. That's what makes us individuals. Oh, you bitch with the ladder. Every time. Yeah, should I do this now then, Cake Plant? Before ending stream. I have 2 coins to put in the thing. BBM, say you have ADHD, it's not a bad thing. You're different, not worse. If you do have it, it cannot be developed as a genetic thing. I don't know. I don't know if I definitely think I have it. I think I probably do, but I don't know for sure. But then, like, why wouldn't I have problems with it in school? In my teenage years? It feels like it's only been a recent thing. To be fair, I don't know. I've never been confident either, like, so... I always doubt myself in everything. 12 coins. How many coins do I need? He might simply not have noticed. Possibly. Possibly Cake Plant. And trust me, you have plenty to be confident about. I don't know about that. But yeah, I should do it now before I save. Okay. I wonder how many more coins I need to max out my thing. My badges. Also, are we calling them badges or coasters or skills that we can equip? They looked like coasters that you would put a drink on. Cake Plant, willing to bet Maya would back me up. Of course she would. Drawing is still on the screen, by the way. Fuck me, Cake Plant. Not literally. Ugh. Fixed. Sorry, guys. I forgot that was there. Where was the friends thing? It's behind the waterfall, right? And that's not even what... See, I've lost track of what I was doing. I was looking at the badges thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so... Ugh, counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15! Christ. Balthazar, if that's another way to say coolness, yeah, you're very cool. True. So you got 14 coins then, Cake Plant? And gave up on finding the last one? Is what you're telling me. You did. Crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for max coins. I don't think I'm doing that. Splooge? I'm gonna go this way. Sploosh. Exactly, Balthazar. But yeah, I want to end in like a couple of minutes because we need to run a bath for Maya and we need to chill out. The question is what to do tomorrow. The house is mostly clean now. Tomorrow you perform the golden path. I could do some gaming maybe. No. Don't want to go down there. Yeah, we'll have to see. Ta-da! Friendship. Oh, a manual page. Mine. What is that telling me? Cake Plant. Is this another code? I'm not learning the language, Cake Plant. I refuse. For additional support and secrets. 1, 2. This is your translation aid. 12. Shiny. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to work that out. Oh, cute. I can go in my trophy room. Okay, let's go save. And that's where we'll end it today. Ta-da! So what do I need to do next, Stream Cake Plant? So I've got the translation aid. Well done today, PBM. Thank you, Cake Plant. I really did think we had one more fairy to find, but apparently not. You have a lot of golden treasures already, which is neat. Yeah. Okay. And they live in the house, right? Which is not this way. Next time you'll figure out the golden path, which is on page 49 because it opens the door. Is that the door in the mountain that we can't open? It may be. Okay. I think that's the only door that we haven't opened. So I would be surprised if it's not that door. Okay, so this is the room of interesting objects where there's a very shiny... Ah! Okay. Oh. It hurts my eyes. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so this is the room of interesting objects, which we've got quite a few of, to be fair. Okay, so the golden path on page 49. Which is this, the door. Yeah, the door in the mountains. It's got to be related to the door in the mountains. Do not touch the glowy ball. It's too late. I've already touched it. 7 of 12, very nice. So somehow... Oh, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 28 plus 34? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12. So this represents this room, right? Do not touch the glowy ball. It's too late. I already touched that. I ran into it. So the glowy ball is surrounded by the interesting objects. Paper Baggins is too fast to touch balls. It does not. It must do. It's the same shape as the room and it's got all the objects around the center. And then it's got, like, I'm guessing manual pages for each one. Like 53. 53 was the... It has the hint for the boy. The windmill. Which, I don't know what that was. The back of the book, I guess. And 53 is there, which is that thing, which I guess we got from the windmill. I can't remember. I think we did. It feels like that's what we got from the windmill. Look, there's the back of the manual. Enjoy it. Sweet. Sweet foxy boy. So I guess we get all the things and then we go into the ball of light. But I'm confused, Cake Plant. What is my next priority is to do the door, right? Like, this is next. Not finding the rest of the shiny things. Do I want to install updates right now? No, remind me later. Okay, so the door is next. Page 49. Yeah, okay. So how do I work out the door? I mean, these could be manual pages, right? 12. Let's go to 12. I don't have to work out the language. Just to put that out there, right? I don't have to use the translation guide. You do not, okay. So on page 12, there is something which indicates which direction I must go. Which direction I must press, presumably. Because it'll be a code. You would need to figure out the language for the glowy ball. Ah! Can you just tell me when I get to that cake plant? If we do that. Yeah, I'm not sure what this page tells me. I can, but can you do one attempt at if I tell you how? If I must. So I mean it's up, but then which way do we go after 12? Yeah, this is next stream. Paper bag. I don't speak no languages. I don't speak no languages. Exactly. Okay. I promise it's fun if you have the materials I will supply. Okay. I hope these aren't going to be naughty images, cake plant. Of you as a Swedish princess cake. You want escucha or espercha? Oh, Maya. Okay, that's where we're leaving it, guys. Thank you to everyone that's been here today. It's been fun. I apologise for the sound thing earlier and having trouble with that. And I apologise for the leaving the drawing on the screen after we solved the puzzle. That was silly, wasn't it? But yes, I had fun. Next time we'll work out the big door and see what happens after that. So the question is, do we raid out? And if we do, where do we go? Reveal to me, dashboard. How many boyos are there? There are 3 boyos. So in theory, Balthazar, Cake Plant and Maya, right? Could just leave it there if you guys aren't super bothered about going for a raid. If you guys all want to get off and get some sleep. And Balthazar maybe get some food, some snacks. I am indeed here, yes. I think we'll probably just end streaming rather than raid out. So, yeah, once again, thank you all for everyone that's been here today. Have a good evening. Sleep well. Don't dream about too many paper bags. And have a good evening, yeah? Cheers, guys. Until next time.